Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. So, I haven't streamed in a while. We're going to Lathe today. Today we're going to Lathe. Let's see, what does that take me? How difficult is that? We want to go from Kerbin to Lathe. Okay, no, it just doesn't, okay, I can't. Jool. So Kerbin to Jool has to be at like a 90-ish degree angle, little more than 90. And it has to be 114 degrees from Kerbin. Okay, and to get there, I need 10,000 delta V. Jesus Christ. Why don't I just go to, like, a pole? It would be so easy. Okay, I need 10,000 delta V to get to Lathe. And then I need another 10,000 to get home. So we're looking at 20,000 meters a second of delta V right now. I don't think this plan is going to be enough. Let's see. Okay, so what are our steps? I'm going to work my way backwards, right? I'm going to work my way in order of what I need to build. No, I'm not. Okay. One is going to be atmosphere. Get into Kerbin's atmosphere. 2 is going to be orbit Kerbin. 3 is going to be we need to get to Jool. I guess stage 3 is just get to Jool. Okay, stage 4 is going to be orbit Jool. Stage 5. Okay, well, I guess I have to go straight to Lathe. Lathe, okay. And then I'm going to have to go ahead. Okay. And this one's also going to be orbit Lathe. Orbit Lathe. No, that takes like 4,000 delta V to go straight into Lathe orbit. Okay, no, it's just going to go to Lathe. Lathe encounter. Okay, stage 6 is going to be orbit Lathe. Stage 7 is going to be, once I'm orbiting Lathe, I guess just land on Lathe. Stage 8 is going to be rendezvous over Lathe. And then stage 9 is going to be, I guess, just go home? Well, I don't know. Like, I think if we just go into Kerbin orbit, that'll work, right? That's all I need to do. Orbit, Kerbin. And stage 10 can be to re-enter. That is my plan. It's a long one, but I think it's doable, right? This is the plan right here. Okay, that's the plan. That is the plan. Wait, let me get my Twitch chat overlay or YouTube chat overlay so that I can read chat. Give me a minute. Apps. Where's my apps? Apps. Okay. No, that's the wrong apps. Shortcuts. Apps. Shortcuts. Apps. Apps. Shortcuts. Apps. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Okay, I can read chat. I think. Let me test. Okay, I think I'm able to read chat. Let's begin. Okay, yeah, I can read. Okay. So this is the mission. We're going to Lathe. We're going to Lathe. We're going to Lathe. Yo, it's Sexlot. What? Sorry, what? Do you want to say that again? No, I'm not sure I understand. I don't actually know who Sexlot is. Yeah, you told me about your South Pole mission. Right, this is gonna be the Dictatorship 2. Dude, you, like, who is Sexlot? You have to tell me who Sexlot is. Come on, we're better than this. Okay, I guess I should start with the lander. Let's see, the lander. Okay, yeah, stage 7. How much delta V do I need to land? Oh, I need thousands. I need thousands of delta V to land. 3,000? I mean, I can use parachutes to do most of the work on the way down, but then on the way up, I have no shortcuts. Holy shit, the music's loud. Okay. Okay, I need like 5,000 Delta V in this lander stage. Ooh, but I could use... Oh, I could experiment a little bit with a miner so that it like mines the land and uses that as fuel. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use a miner, but I've never used that before, so it's gonna be really hard. We're stepping into new waters. Into new waters. Okay. I guess I should just use like a Mark 1 lander can. I'm bringing it all the way up to the top. Wait, so how does the miner work? Like how do I mine fuel? Let's look around a bit. Let me experiment. So I need where would it be? Like utility maybe? Utility? No, that. Oh yeah, Drill-O-Matic mining excavator. So like if I do something like I get a drill here. Whoa, my sensitivity is high. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a minute. Use ore tanks, drills, and radiators. Wait, what's the radiator for? What's the radiator for? I don't understand what the radiator is for. I need, ore things. Well, what can I use for, like, ore? I don't know. It's an experiment return unit. Oh, whatever, I don't need it. Okay, ores. Let's see. Maybe it's in fuel tanks? Yeah, it's this one. Wait, how much ore do I need? Like, for enough fuel to go home? To keep it cool, okay. That makes sense. How much ore do I need to go home? And how do you convert it into fuel? Like, when you have ore, how do you make that fuel? Oh yeah, we should probably change the quote of the day, I think. Good point, Butter. We're changing the quote of the day. Let's grab it. Okay, what's the quote of the day? Any ideas? Any ideas? Oh, a convertitron. Okay. The quote of the day for now. Proftlot VC? No! Last time I VC'd with you, we got no progress done. We designed a half-functioning lander that couldn't even get us down to lathe surface, and it took us an hour. And then I ended the stream. No, we're not VCing in the KBS stream. For anyone who doesn't know, KBS stands for Kerbal Space Program. It's Kerbal Space, KBS. Okay, the quote. I don't know. Sexlot. That's what it is for now. It'll change later. Right there. Okay, so I used a convertotron. Convertotron, which one do I need? Like any? Will the 125 work, or do I need like... I guess just any? This mobile processing plant can take raw amounts, even trace amounts of oxygen and hydrogen and crack them into useful fuel products. When operated by a skilled engineer, you'll be able to operate these with better efficiency. So, okay, the bigger one. Let's see, it weighs more though, right? Also, do I need to bring an engineer down? Like, is it important that I bring an engineer? I don't know if I should use the bigger one. Like, this one, it just fits easier on a rocket. No? Okay, what I'm gonna do... Okay, I'm not in career, so I should be fine. Oh, sandbox, yeah, okay. Okay, small one's fine. Good. So I'm just gonna grab, like, a small fuel tank and just test it out a little bit. I'm gonna do this. Is there, like, a bigger drill? Probably. I'll figure that out later. I just want to see. Dictatorship 2. Let's launch. Let's launch. Let's launch. I want to just experiment. I want to see how this works. Someone's calling me homophobic and racist. Like who? I don't see that. What are you talking about? I'm neither of those things, just to clarify. Right, okay, I should probably actually clear this thing of fuel so I can test if it works. Get rid of all of the oxidizer and fuel. Wait, do I need oxidizer? This thing makes oxidizer and fuel, right? I think so. I think this thing makes oxidizer and fuel. I think this thing makes oxidizer and fuel. I'm neither homophobic nor racist. I just want to clarify a little bit. Okay, deploy drill. Let me also deploy this drill. Okay, and now they are drilling. I forgot my radiators. Start surface harvester. No ground contact. Okay, this thing needs to be elsewhere. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Where is my cheats? We want to set the position just somewhere on Kerbin. Okay, okay, I just fell over. I just fell over. This thing is horrible. This thing is not good. Oh, it's really tall and not good. It's not good. It's not good. Like, how much fuel do I even need? Let's see. So, if I grab a... What drills are there? Let's have a look. Drills. Okay. Stampotron ground anchor. Okay, I can't put that on the bottom of an ore tank, but I can put it... No, I just can't put that anywhere at all. I don't really understand what this thing does. Well, what else can I use for my mining operation? Like, ground, maybe? Thermal, electrical, comms, science, cargo, utility. Okay, like the drills are here. I think that's all there's gonna be for drills. Do I really need this much ore if it's just gonna be converted to fuel? I don't think so. Oh, this thing is what we're looking for. This is what we're talking about. Okay, I see. I've got it. So if I go to fuel tanks and I get like a large... No, I don't need a big... I don't need a holding tank that big. No, where's the small holding tanks? I need a small one. Where are the small holding tanks? Like this one? Okay, no, that was what I had. What do I use instead then? Like, I just kind of want a short holding tank. Okay, I guess this small one is the only thing I've got. And I should probably put, like, a re-entry module or something on this thing, if this thing is also going to re-enter on Kerbin. I don't know. Like, okay, you've got this huge drills. Okay, I can't place the drill on the side of the holding tank. For some reason. Like, the drill has to go here. And if I deploy the drill... Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, no, that's a huge drill. How much does this all weigh? Just 5 tons. Okay, that's low-key fine. So then what I'm going to grab is, like... Where are they? These things. I'm going to grab these. Place them there. No, not that long. I just want, like... Right there. And I get vector engines. Where are my vector engines? These things. How much delta V does this give me on lathe? Okay, not a huge amount. Is that because this tank is empty? If this tank were full, it gives you 2,000 delta V. I need... Let's have a look. How much do I need? I need like 3,000. Look at that. I need 3,000 to get into lathe orbit. Let's bring like 3,200 just so I can redock above lathe. Okay, so I need 3,000 delta V on this thing. Right now I've only got 2,000. I don't think any amount of extra fuel tanks is gonna save me. What's the thrust to weight like? Oh, it's 8. No, I can get a ton of extra fuel tanks. Okay, so like, I guess these. Put them there. What else can I get on the sides though? I need more space to hold fuel. Okay, I can't place stuff on the bottom of the holding tank. So where do I put the holding tank then? Where do I put the holding tank? Okay, what if I do like this instead and I grab a radial holding tank? Oh, I'm so smart. Like if I grab radial holding tank and I get like 4 of them. Oh, that's the play. That's the play. That's the play. Okay, that's like a nice, compact, clean design, I think. If I have 3 drills... Wait, how many convertitrons do I need for 1 drill, like, for it to be efficient? If I have, like, 10 drills and 1 convertitron, is the 1 convertitron enough, or do I have too many drills, like? Because I was thinking I grab 3 of these instead. Like this, and I get 3 drills on the sides. Like, what does that do for me? 1 is enough? Okay, and I should probably bring 2 just to balance the center of weight. So this would be a waste. This would be a big waste if I did that. So I only need 2 of those and 2 of these. And if these are deployed... on lathe. Okay, I think they're like high up. If I put them like here, maybe. Wait, why is there 4 of them? I only needed 2. Okay, that'll do. And then I just need more landing gear. If I go to ground and get more landing gear. Huh. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Ground. L2 landing struts. I get like 2 there. And 2 there. That thing can land on lathe pretty nicely. And maybe I should move the drills down just a tiny bit to like there. Make sure they actually reach the surface lathe. Or how low should I bring the drills? Should the drills be like down here? I guess so. I see no reason not to, like. Okay, like that. I think that's a good mining operation. I just don't know if it works. Is the main thing. How much does it weigh? 30 tons. Oh my god, it's Grassman. Oh dear lord. Okay, if you don't know, Grassman is an ARG. And it's Grassman. Okay, Grassman is watching the stream. Like, Grassman from the ARG. Jesus. Oh my god, what do I do? Hey Grassman, do you want to tell me about Sunman? Just curious a little bit. Okay, I guess Grassman's watching the stream. What's up, Grassman? What else should I get on here? I need more fuel. Okay, yeah, like that. That'll do. That's perfect. Oh my god, I love that. That works just fine. We're not doing that. Let's see, what else can I get? Like this? I don't think that reduces aerodynamics, and I don't think it's worth it. That reduces delta V. When I put those on, it brings delta V down. I think. Yeah, I'm playing KBS. Kerbal Space. That's what I'm playing. Kerbal Space. KBS. I need more fuel. I need to find a place to put more fuel. I need place for fuel. Where does the fuel go? Like, I don't want to get a bunch of external fuel tanks again. It's kind of lame. No? Like, I could do this, and this just brings my Delta V up a ton. Love from Iceland? You're not in Iceland. You're not in Iceland, Grassman. Is this new Grassman lore? Might bring my Delta V down in space, but my engines have to work harder with no nose cones for the same speed. Yeah, I was just wondering if there's, like, nose cone shaped fuel tanks, because I can't find any. Whoa. That's what I need. Yep. I'll just do that. No, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't think there's any. I'm not finding any. They're all Rockomax tanks. I mean, I guess I'll just put them down somewhere. Like, okay, I need a lot more fuel. I need a lot more fuel, and I don't know where to put it. Is kind of the main problem. Like, I could do something like this, it just doesn't look very clean. Like, it works, I just don't really like it. It's just not a very cool and elegant solution. And, you know, we're all about the elegant solutions here, so let's see what else I've got. Like, I could just make it taller. I don't really want to make it taller. I feel like if it was taller, it'd probably fall over. Let's see, what else can I get? Like, this, that makes it pretty even. But only gives me 2400, and I need 2900 Delta V. What's the ISP value on these engines? Maybe there's like a higher ISP engine. Like, what's the ISP on like a swivel? Let's see. Like, okay. It gives you more Delta V, even though the ISP is lower because it weighs way less. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Wait, if I just use like one engine. If I use a singular vector engine. Okay, like that works. My concern is just, you know, how do I attach the rest of the rocket? Like, the thrust to weight is fine. So, okay, if I were to use a swivel, I think it would mean I don't need the L2 landing struts. I can only use an L1, which saves a little bit of mass. Is that true? Hang on. I think the landing strut is slightly lower than the engine. And that saves like a tiny bit of mass. A little tiny bit. But it's significant. Oh, yep. Just like that. Just like that. No. Right there. Place. Okay, I think that saves some mass. And we're up to 2800 Delta V. But I still can get more fuel on here, so... Like, I don't know. I need more fuel, I need more fuel. I guess just more baguettes. Baguettes are always the solution. Like this, and then like this, and then like this. Okay, that brings us up to 2900, which is enough to get me into orbit. But it's not enough, in general. Maybe if I just get more fuel, like, on the bottom of this, like, if I get a 400 right here, that brings me up to 3000 with a 1.2 thrust to weight on lathe. It just feels very tall. No? Like, this could work, it's just a very, very tall machine, and I'm not really sure I need this much height. Like, it'd probably fall over, no? Let's just run a test. Let's just run a test. I'm just gonna try landing it on Kerbin. I'm not even gonna bother with Lathe. I'm just gonna try landing it on Kerbin. See how far that gets me. Like, I think the main problem with this is how tall it is. Okay, I'm gonna retract the landing gear, retract the drills. Okay, are the drills done yet? Dude, they take so long to retract. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was worried about. That was kind of what I was worried about. Let's revert to launch and retract them both at the same time, with the landing gears deployed. Okay, if I retract these, and I have the landing gears deployed, does it make a difference, or... yeah, okay, it's still gonna fall over and explode. So, yeah, it's really, really tall. It's really, really tall. Okay, let's go back to vehicle assembly. I'm gonna change this up a bit. Because whatever I've got going here just isn't working. Whatever I've got going here just is not enough. It's not good. Okay, let's get rid of everything here. And, in fact, no, I'll even get rid of the lander can. We're gonna replace it with a Mark II. We're gonna replace the lander can with a Mark II. Where is it? Mark II. Mark II lander can. Mark II. There. Okay, bring it up high. Like to there will do. Okay. This lander can, it's gotta... Oh, it's still, like, really low. I mean, really, it's probably too high. You're going to Duna, bro? Good luck. You're going to Duna. Good luck. Good luck. Grassman, I'm gonna take whatever you say as lore relevant and canon. So, like... This is canon now. Life is a movie that cannot be rewinded, I think is what you said. I can't remember. But I'm gonna take it as canon. To the Grassman ARG. Okay, let's get a Rockomax tank. Nope, that's Carbonine. That's too big. Rockomax, right there. Grab a Convertotron in utility. And some drills. I can't place them there. I have to place them on, like, somewhere else. I guess I can just put them here. Okay. Drills go there, and then I need ore holding tanks, so I should also probably get a ladder. Dude, imagine I forgot a ladder. Are you sure the past tense of rewind is rewound? I'm googling this right now. Rewound. Holy shit, it is. Everything I know is wrong. Add some radiators. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about those. Okay. Radiators. Radiators. In thermal. Okay, like this? How do I put the radiators on the ore holding tanks? Do I put them on the thing? How does this work? Okay, that works like that. That's really weird. We're not doing that. Like this? Like, that's just gonna make it sideways. I don't think it needs to be sideways. It does look pretty cool, though, when I extend that. Oh, that looks awesome. But, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it like that. I guess, like, I'll just get radiator panels and do it, like, where do I put the radiators? Just anywhere? That blocks the hatch. I should probably put it this way. Just, like, anywhere? Does it matter where I put them? Maybe if I... Actually, no, I think that's fine, isn't it? Like that. And then holding tanks. Let's get the radial holding tanks that I love so much. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just checking. Good to know. So if I go 4-way symmetry, it does that, which we obviously don't want. You made an interstellar lander? Like, where are you doing the Calbolo system? How does that work? That's interesting. Like, are you gonna land on an interstellar planet? That would be so cool. Big Calbolo, awesome. Yeah, I might do the Calbolo mod someday on stream, but you know, I have school coming up soon, so probably not anytime soon. Okay, I was thinking about the design for this, right? Take a look at this. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna blow your mind. We're gonna put these things like this on both sides. And then look, it leaves space for a ladder in the middle. And we can get like a shorter one here. No, we don't even need a shorter one. We can get engines. Let's go with like a swivel, I think. I think a swivel is good on both of these. And it gives me 2,650 delta V. So I just need a little bit more. And thrust weight is not the problem, which means that I can put on more fuel tanks just up here. And that just instantly increases my delta V to 3,000. Like, that's enough to get into orbit, just not enough to dock. So I think I need a little bit more. What else can I add? Like, maybe another... It's a gas giant? Yeah, that's why we're going to one of its moons. Use your brains, young man. Use your brains, young man. Jesus, some of my cat... Like, it's insane how you even think. It's insane that you breathe the same air as me. It's insane. What do you mean the title is a lie? We're still going to Jool. We're just also going to Lathe. Title is not a lie. Use your brain, young man. Use your brain. This means I'm getting another downfall video. That implies there's already a downfall video. That implies there's already a downfall video. What's that mean? Let's see. Landing gear. I don't think the L1 is going to be enough. I want L2. Which, you know, it's going to weigh a little bit more, but I think it's fine. There's several? What do you mean there's several? There's several of my downfall videos. Bro, what? Dude, this lander looks awesome. This lander looks so cool. Okay, let's go to utility and get some ladders. Like, if I go here and get this, and I extend ladder. Okay, that goes right to the ground. Retract ladder. I think I should probably still bring it, like, just a little bit lower, as low as it can go. And then I can get these ladders. No, not that tall. Okay, and that should be able to bring me up to the hatch. But also, it's not symmetrical. Why is it not symmetrical? I need the center of weight to be balanced. By the way, how does the center of weight stay balanced in a rocket, like in real life? I don't really understand, because the people are moving around and stuff. I don't understand how it stays balanced. Like, is it just that the difference is really minimal, so it doesn't matter? I don't get it. It's probably that the difference is really small. Okay, I need a little bit more delta V. Thrust to weight is fine. Thrust to weight is fine. Maybe there's like a smaller engine I can use. Like one that weighs a little bit less. Like the Terrier. I don't think the Terriers work well on this planet though, is the main thing. Yeah, like it brings down my delta V. Brings down my delta V. That's wrong. Shouldn't use that engine. What should I use? Like this? Okay, this seems pretty good. ISP is good, but mainly it weighs a small amount. Oh yeah, that brings my delta V right up. Oh, but it has a very little thrust. Okay, so I shouldn't use that. What can I use instead? Like, maybe, what's this engine? I'm pretty sure it's a jet engine. What's a modded engine? The pug? This one? Okay, like this is alright. I'm pretty sure it's a jet engine, not a, engine we need. I'm just gonna test it because I don't know. Maybe that's a wrong assumption. It's an aerospike. I don't know what an aerospike is. I don't know what an aerospike is. Should I know? Like, I've never built a plane before. Okay, like that's enough to lift me off the ground on Kerbin, let alone lathe. And it's got a lot of delta V supposedly. Okay, let me crash into the ground. Okay, it works well in the atmosphere. That's fine. We need it to work in the atmosphere. That is totally fine. Oh yeah, I should probably put some parachutes on my rocket so that I can actually land on lathe. Okay, so I think this is the rocket design that I'm going with then. And I can probably replace these with L1 landing struts. Let's see. Ground. My main concern is that I won't extend past the convertitron, which it will. Nice. So I do this. Put it like there in between that texture. Right there. That seems misaligned. That's misaligned. Why is that misaligned? This one just needs to be slightly further away. Like right there. Nope, still misaligned. Right there. Right there. Okay, that can land. That can land on lathe. You can't tell me that can't land on lathe. This lands on lathe. Okay, parachutes, just to slow me down. Just to slow me down. Actually, if I'm gonna be mining, I don't even think I need parachutes anyway. Like, I don't think I need them. I think I'm gonna use a mix of like parachutes and fuel to get down. Subtle mix. Like if okay, let's see. Parachutes. What kind of parachutes do I have? Let me just look. Like, okay, I can put them here. Like this. Alright, it goes like that. And how well does that slow me down in the atmosphere? Probably like a decent amount. And I can put rogue parachutes on these things. Yeah, I think I'll put like a heat shield on the top for aerodynamics. Like something like the 10-meter one. Where's the 10-meter one? Let's see. Utility, and I'll jettison when I'm in space, when I'm back in space afterwards. Like, where's, oh yeah, thermal, it'll be in thermal. Like, I want to put, this one. Lathe is an awesome planet, you're right. No, Lathe is really cool. I just called it a planet. It's an awesome moon, I guess, technically. Okay, and that extends into the floor. Like, okay, this is a lot of parachutes. I don't know if it's enough, though. I'm gonna get, like, a little bit more, because I've got enough delta V. Like, I've got delta V to spare. Okay, I didn't know parachutes could have a thrust to weight stage. Hello? What? That's insane. Okay, let's bring the altitude up to, like, 3,500 to deploy on the main ones. 3,500, 3,500, and 3,500. So now it should be 3,500 and everything. Yes. And if I'm correct, this thing should be able to land on lathe just fine and get off lathe just fine. So what do I put now? Like a clampatron? Should I put the clampatron here on the bottom? I guess so. Let's grab one. Clampatron. Where is it? Decoupling? Yeah, coupling. Clampatron docking port senior. And now that is the lander face. And I can grab like a fairing to encase it. Let's go and grab a fairing. What would it be, like a 1.875? No, 2.5? Yeah. Like right there. Okay, what color should I make it? Gold? Orange? No, not orange. Metal looks pretty cool. Silver. Sorry. Wait, okay, my landing legs can't go under my rock, my port. Let's see. No, I think they can. I think it's fine. Maybe I should add just a little bit of a thing just in case. Like this. Like, I guess it'll be totally fine if I do that. Like, just in case. Like this, and then I can throw him here. Okay, now it should be fine. And if I start retracted, it doesn't clip through the fairing, does it? No, it totally does. God damn it. Okay, well that's fine. Doesn't matter if it clips through the fairing, probably not. Maybe I should raise them just like a little bit. Okay, it still clips through the fairing. Still clips through the fairing. Let's bring them up to here. Okay, doesn't clip through the fairing. Now let's see how high it is compared to my docking port. Okay, it's worse than before. It's worse than before. I raised them just a little bit too much, and now it's worse than before. Okay. Like, I could use L2 struts. They're just, you know, a little bit heavier. I don't know if it's a good idea. You know what? Here, I think we'll just leave it. I think we'll just leave it. I don't think it matters that it clips through the fairing. I think we'll just leave it there. It barely clips through the fairing anyway. It's like not even a significant amount. Okay, we could have this thing be gold. I just don't know if that suits a lathe mission. Let's see. Like metal looks pretty cool, I think. Silver looks also pretty cool. Orange. No, that's not it. Black and white. No. Metal. Silver. I think silver is the main one. We're gonna do silver. I like silver. Okay, this is the lander. What do we think? I think it's good. What do we think? This is the whole design for the lander. I think it's pretty good. Should I test it? Wait, should I test it? Should I test it? Should I test it on lathe? I could teleport it up to lathe and test it. Like, I think it looks fine, but... I don't know if I should test it. I think... Oh, I really don't know. I'll leave it for now, maybe. I mean, it seems to be fine. Let's just grab, like... Okay, it's shorter than the last one. Its center of weight is more... outwards. I don't know. It just seems more balanced. It just seems more balanced. It's not going to tip over. I don't think. So, I'm going to leave it. And work on the next stage. What should I put here? Like, I want my crew to be nice and comfortable on this 2-year journey. I don't want them... Wait, do I have the station parts mod installed? Do I have, like... Okay. 1 second. I'm installing that mod. I want to give them a centrifuge. Because it not only does it look awesome, it's also awesome to have. Stock-alike station parts. Expansion redux. Apply. Continue. Okay, we're installing that mod. Give it, like, 2 minutes. Give it, like, 2 minutes. Because I want to put a centrifuge, just because they're awesome. Like, I don't really have a reason to. You know, I just want my Kerbals to be comfortable in space, and also they're awesome. They're awesome. Okay, let me relaunch the game. Give me, like, just 1 minute. Give me just 1 minute. Let me put a text. Okay, relaunching. Bang. That should communicate that we're relaunching, if you couldn't tell. That's what the text is for. I'm just relaunching the game. Give me 30 seconds. I'm just relaunching the game. Okay, it's open. It's just loading. Oh, I'm getting a waiting for the program to respond. That's never good. That's never good. Okay, no. Hello, OBS crashed. I don't really... Okay, OBS crashed. OBS crashed. We're back online, but OBS crashed for like 30 seconds there. Sorry about that, but we're back online. I can delete the text about relaunching. Okay, we're just loading up the game. We're just loading up the game. It's nearly done. It's nearly done. I'm gonna give the crew a nice little habitat. They're gonna love their life on board the dictatorship too. It's gonna be an awesome mission. NASA's gonna be so proud when they get back. NASA's gonna be so proud. Okay, we're on the main menu. As soon as the buttons load. Where are the buttons? Give me the buttons, young man. Give me the buttons. Like, okay, here, start game. Resume. Minions, go. 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 Let me check that nothing else crashed. 1 second. Yeah, everything seems fine. Okay, let's go in the vehicle assembly building. And open the, Dictatorship 2. Okay, why did I lose my Clampatron? Why did I lose my Clampatron? Oh no, it's in this save, okay. And now, look at this. If I go to, utility. Oh, we can put something like this on here. It weighs a ton. It weighs a ton. Let me actually enable staging on here. Make sure that it activates, like, here. Give the fairing its own stage. Okay, ooh, oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is really good. So, I need a control module. I need a centrifuge, okay. So, these are the ones, these are the options. We've got, okay, I think we're gonna be using this one, maybe? This one can fit, like, a ton of crew. I don't think we need this one. It's probably too much. It does look awesome, though. And look, it deflates for when we're on takeoff. It deflates. And then we can inflate it. And start spinning. Start rotation. And this gives us 0.3, 0.5 G. This gives us 0.5 G. That's higher than the gravity on Mars. This thing gives us so much gravity. And the crew's gonna sleep in here. Let's deflate. Why is it still spinning? How do I stop the spinning? Start rotation. Stop rotation. Why isn't it stopping? Okay, no, it's stopping. It's stopping. Ever so slowly? Hello? Okay, no, I'm just going to delete it and put it back. I don't know what happened there. Hoo, this is our centrifuge. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Okay, wait. Oh, I forgot something important. I forgot something important on this. Let me, delete this fairing for now. I forgot RCS thrusters. And now you can't move the spaceship precisely. Let's just get, like, a few. I don't really need many. Just a few. Let me get some up here. Okay, that's four-way symmetry, but I think it, like, gets covered, which isn't good. How do I make it so it doesn't get covered? Okay, you won't, no RCS thrusters. RCS bad. Oh, I need RCS, though. I need it. I can't go without RCS. It doesn't work. Like, will this work? Is this a working setup, or does this setup fail? I don't know if this setup fails. Like, will this let me turn in space properly, or no? Oh, you know what? It's fine. I'll just experiment a little bit in space when I'm out there. And let me actually put these like that. I'm sure it'll work when I'm in space. I'm certain. Okay, now I just need, like, some of these. Like this. Maybe, like, right there. And I can get some smaller ones. Stratus V. Okay. I'll put them right there. That'll work when I'm out in deep space, I think. I think that's probably enough monopropellant. Let's build... Oh, what the... Oh, sorry. Let's build the fairing. Right there. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, tell me that doesn't look awesome. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, tell me that doesn't look awesome. Okay, I need a control unit for this. Let's see what I can do. I don't really care if it's from the Stocklight station parts mod. Maybe I can get, like, a remote guidance unit. If I use a remote guidance unit instead, will it work? I don't... Are there any suitable ones? I don't know. I don't know. This one, no, that's huge. Don't need that. Okay, like, I think that works for the crew's habitat and stuff. I can inflate it. I can start the spinning. Okay, hell yeah. Wow. Wow, hell yeah. That's so cool. That's so cool. And I can stop the spinning. And it'll stop. It's gonna stop. And that's gonna make it stop. When I click stop spinning, it's gonna make it stop spinning. Like, what the hell? What's with that? Come on, I try again and again and it doesn't work. Hello, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I keep trying and I keep trying. Oh, it stopped. Okay, never mind. No, it's fine. It's fine. Wow, okay, this is gonna get us to lathe. This is gonna get us to lathe. Okay, well, that's just the lander stage. Don't get carried away. Let me make sure that the delta V is set to lathe. Okay. What's the next stage? What is the next stage of the ship that I need? So, after we land... Okay, I need something that brings me to lathe orbit. And encounters lathe. Which needs... how much delta V does this thing need? This thing needs 2,000 delta V. From Jool's orbit, from a Jool orbit, we need 2,000 delta V. Minimum. But since that's like a really elliptical orbit, I don't know. Yeah, I think just about 2,300 is what we're gonna aim for. Holy shit, that's small. Okay, it's so annoying to size this thing correctly. Right there, okay. Cool. So this thing's gonna bring, this next stage has to get me to lathe orbit. So it needs 2,500 delta V, this next stage. Let me get, like, Rockomax fuel tanks. So how much delta, so maybe I should make this a nuclear stage. Will I put a nuclear stage here? Yeah or no? Like, is it efficient? Is it good to put a nuclear stage here? Or should I save a nuclear stage for later? Or should I just have 2 nuclear stages? Like, what's the best solution? Because I downloaded the persistent thrust mod. So if I have a nuclear stage, if I turn down the oxidizer in these down to like here, like what's that like? If I grab my atomic rocket motor, what's the thrust to weight like, first of all? 0. It has no thrust to weight. What the hell? What are you talking about? Oh wait, no, that's because I decouple. Okay, gotta bring the engines to this stage. Okay, 0.26 with 1500 delta V. Not even horrible. Not even horrible. Like, I could do something that looks like this with more fuel tanks. Let's get like, okay, this fuel tank is too big. Something like this. Make sure the oxidizer is at 0. And that brings me up to 1800. What was I aiming for? 2500? So I still need a little bit more. A little bit more. And we also make sure crossfeed is disabled on this. Disable crossfeed. Okay. Also, what color should I make this? I can change the color at will. I can make it like... Oh, I can change the color. I think, like, maybe a dark metal would be pretty cool. I can make it a dark metal. Why can't I zoom in any further? Oh, that's because I'm pressing Control instead of Shift. Like this. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Oh, I need solar panels. I need solar panels. I completely forgot about electricity. Okay, let me delete this fairing just for a second so I can put some electricity stuff on here. Electrical. Like, what do I need? Just a small bit of electrical stuff. I can throw the electrical stuff right. Like, how far does that extend? Like, that would be great if I could get 2 of these. I don't know why it doesn't let me place it on the side of the lander can. It's so annoying. Like, I can place it on the the radiators, I just don't know if that means that they'll burn up. Like, will that make it overheat if I place it on the side of the radiators? Oh yeah, I should probably change the, altitude on this to be like 4,000. What other size solar panels are there? Like, you've got the huge ones, obviously, and they look awesome, but I don't think I need them. Although, okay, wait, what's this like? What's the delta V like on lathe? I don't think it affects delta V a huge amount. Like, maybe these are just the correct ones, but you've also got the circular ones. Like these. That could be pretty good. I don't know how much solar panels work on lathe. Like, are they efficient on lathe? Like, we're gonna be in deep space. I think we should just get the giant solar panels. And along with that, maybe some electricity. So, like, Z4K batteries, Z.2.5, Z4K. They aren't good on lathe. So, should I even be using them, or should I be using this thing? Like, this thing's pretty powerful, no? I could use this. RTGs would be better. Okay. Yeah, because I just completely forgot electricity. It just completely slipped my mind. Which I'm sure I needed to mine or something. Where can I put it? Let's have a look. Maybe if I move this up and I put it, like, right here, and then, no, that doesn't work. Should work, but no, it doesn't. Also, the radiation would kill these guys if it worked. What else can I do instead? Like, does this work if I do it this way? Nope, didn't think it would. Maybe if I put it in a service bay. It would totally kill the Kerbals, but, you know, who cares? It's not real life. Who actually cares? It's not even real life. Let's see. Service bay. Let me get a service bay. Service bay. Where would that be? Cargo? Payload? Oh, wait, they're right here. They're right here. Service bay. Like, it just seems like a waste of a service bay. No? How much does that change Delta V? By 30 meters a second? Just for that tiny little thing? I think it's fine. Okay, and then as for this, I need a little bit of electricity. I think we can use solar panels here, since it'll be in space, and it's only going out to Jool. Okay, do I need the giant solar panels? Probably not. I don't think I need the gigantic ones. So, maybe, like, no, that's too small. Like, what's the best ones? Nope, not that. Like this? I could do this. I think like that. And then I'll just get some battery packs. Okay, well, we've still got a Delta V problem with this stage anyway, so we'll get to that later. And the problem is, I need a little bit more, like 600 more. I need like 600 more Delta V on this stage. Let's see. Fuel tanks. I just need more fuel. It's not a mass problem. Like, yeah, it would be better if I could get rid of some mass like that, but, you know, that just brings my thrust weight down horribly. And I did install the persistent thrust mod, so it doesn't matter that much, but, you know, I'd prefer to not have to use it. Okay, you know what? I'll think about this problem later. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. Hello, hi, I'm back. I got a nice, efficient glass of ice water. It's efficient because it makes me think better. So what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I need more Delta V. Is a nuclear stage really the best option here? Like, aside from, you know, obviously an ion stage, but its thrust is just so low, I don't really think I need that. Like, should I put a nuclear stage below this? No. Yes? No? Right there. Probably. I mean, this stage is just to get me out of Jool's orbit. Like, should I not have a nuclear stage to get to Jool's orbit in the first place instead? Like, all this stage does is bring me to Lathe. Shit, I forgot about all the Delta V I need to get back from Lathe, too. Wait, how much Delta V do I need to get back? I need a lot of Delta V to get back. I just totally forgot about the journey back. Okay, let's see. So to get to Lathe, we've got our 2,900, which I need, which I've already done to land, and then we're gonna mine some ground, some surface, and use that to get off of Lathe. You've got the 1,070 plus 930, so 2,000 to actually get to Lathe. And that's what I'm designing here. That's what this stage I was just designing is. And then you've got the 1,000-ish. Let me see, what's the encounter like? How much do you need to get off of Jool? I mean, get to Jool from Kerbin orbit. Let me check my calculator. 2,000. And then if you're on Lathe, and you wanna go to Kerbin. Let's see, if you're on Lathe and you wanna go to Kerbin. Kerbin. Do the maths. Okay, it doesn't let me. How much Delta V to go from Lathe to Kerbin? Traveling from the surface of Lathe back to a landing on Kerbin requires... No, not from the surface, just from the orbit. Requires about 2,000. If I want to aerobrake, I think like 1,500. By the way, I've learned how to aerobrake. I've been practicing a little bit. I know exactly how to aerobrake. So, the stage I'm about to design needs, like... Okay, well, first of all, this stage, the nuclear stage, should probably have... let's say... It needs, like, 4,500, doesn't it, this nuclear stage? This nuclear stage needs a lot. Okay, so I should probably just pack a ton of stuff into this nuclear stage. I think I'm just gonna get a ton of engines in this nuclear stage. Or not engines, I guess, fuel tanks. So if I grab, like, this, how much would that give me? 2,200, I want, like, 3,500, maybe 4,000. Like this, what does it give me? 2,500 in the vacuum of space, yep. With a 0.2 thrust to weight. I'm gonna get more fuel tanks up here. Make sure the oxidizer is nothing. And I'll bring this up to like there. That gives me 3,000, and I still want another 1,000. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult, I think. Okay, like this, like that. What's this give me? 3,400. And I've already got like a really tall stage. Okay, if I bring up the amount of these, does that increase Delta V or decrease? Probably increase. Okay, this brings me up to 4,000. This system right here. It weighs a lot. Especially if I do this. It weighs a lot of stuff. But it gets me all the Delta V I need to land, to get to Lathe, to orbit Lathe, and to go home. It gives me thousands of Delta V. It gives me so much Delta V. And then I can put my electrical stuff on here, like my solar panels. Where can I put those? Like, on the station thing, I guess. Electrical. I should also probably get a reaction wheel. Or does the centrifuge work as a reaction wheel? I think the centrifuge works as a reaction wheel. Okay, like that. And that's gonna power everything. Where's the EVA hatch? Doesn't have one? I need to get one. I need an EVA, some sort of EVA hatch. Because otherwise I don't think they have a way to get out of the spaceship. Let's see. Like, is there something like this that has an EVA hatch? Aside from the Mark II lander can? I don't really want to use a lander can for this. Let's see. If I go to pods, I could use, like, no, not that. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. I don't want to use the Mark II lander can. Wait, how many crew can that fit? How many crew can that fit? This, where is it? My Mark II, no, not Mark II. Which one is it? It's not that. This one, how many crew? It can fit 4 crew. So in total I can bring 6 crew on this mission. If I throw a Mark II lander can, which I don't really need 6 crew on this mission. I only need like 4 or 2. I mean, in theory, I only need 2. Okay, how about I completely get rid of this? I just use a Mark II lander can, and I get a habitation, crew habitation. Hitchhiker. Where's the hitchhiker one? Hitchhiker. You're gonna fly your aerospike high altitude takeoff plane I saved for your Duna rocket. Awesome. Awesome. Good luck. Here, I want like a wait, what should I need? I guess I need the hitchhiker one. Let me get the hitchhiker. Okay, that's where you store the hitchhikers, and then... Well, that barely affects weight. That's fine. Okay, this thing brings me to Jool. I just need a little bit more electrical stuff. Like this. And also... like this. No, that should probably go down here. So if I grab like Z400s, I could put them there. Okay, that's so much. That's so good. I think that's good. I think that's a good rocket. Let me put a fairing here. So, okay. Time to build the rest of the stages. Let me make sure that these all have no oxidizer. Yep. Yep. That's so good. This is so cool. Okay. What's the next stage after this? Let's see, what's the next stage? The next stage. I've got to... Hang on. Ooh, love water. No, I don't. That was a lie. So this thing brings me to Lathe Orbit from Jool, and also brings me home. So the next thing has to... I guess bring me to Jool Orbit, which I need about 1500 meters a second of delta V. And for this, I should probably use Terrier engines, maybe, I think are the better option for this. I think I should use Terrier engines for this stage. We're only in a vacuum anyway. I think Terrier engines are the best for a vacuum. Unless you're going for really high delta V, where you'd use like ion engines or nerves. This decoupler, and then let's build the next stage. Make sure crossfeed is disabled on this. Okay, it is. Good. Rockomax tanks. Like this. Oh wait, you know, actually before I build this stage, I want to make this one look cool. Okay, like that. Looks pretty cool. Nope. Butter, why is Butter's baby sister? Why is there a Butter baby sister in my chat? What the hell, guys? What's that about? Huh? Care to explain yourselves? I leave you alone for 2 minutes, and Butter's baby sister is in my chat. And crying. I leave you alone for 2 minutes. That's it. Just 2 short minutes. Is there any difference between these two variants? I don't think so. Use Kerbal Construct's map decals to create a 30-kilometer tall mountain and put a runway at the top. That's so cool. That's like nearly in space. That's really cool. Okay, is that in space? Wait, 30 kilometers? No, that's not in space. I had to double check. I think a design that looks like this is okay. It's not my favorite. This is cool though. I like that. And am I able to change the color of this? Oh yeah, I already tried. I can't change the color of the centrifuge. Okay, now I'm ready to begin the next stage. Now I'm ready. Wait, what's the thrust weight on this? 0.27. That's like not even bad. That's not even bad. Okay, let's get the Rockomax tanks. I should also probably move the whole ship up a little bit so that I can have room and stuff to create the rest of my stages. Bring it all the way up. Like, to there and higher. Let's go. Right. I don't know if I'll be able to bring this back down. This is gonna be permanently in the sky, because I can't move my camera higher than this. So I'm not gonna be able to bring this. I'm not gonna be able to bring it back down. This is the highest it's gonna go. Okay, now it's permanently up there. It's never coming back. And I'm gonna save it to make sure. If I really need it to come back, I'll like download a mods to delete the vehicle assembly building or something. But I think it's fine. I don't think I need it. This is oxidizer. Yep. Okay, cool. So this next stage, what did we say? What did we agree on? Like 2000 delta V? Yeah, I think the transfer from Kerbin to Jool is 2000 delta V. Okay. Let's so how many engines do I need? Like, what do the how good are the Terrier engines if I use like 2 of them? Just for a test, like what does this give me? Yeah, put them in... What the hell? What's going on there? Okay, I don't understand that. So the thrust to weight is horrible, but also the delta V is horrible. So I should probably use not Terry engines. Okay, I was just double checking. I knew that. Just double checking. Okay. Skipper engines weighs 3 tons. Thrust and vacuum 650. Mainsail. Yeah, no, the mainsail is just better. And I can put it like here. And that gives me less delta V. Because its efficiency is bad. But it gives me a lot more thrust to weight, so I'm just gonna put on more fuel. I think. Like, I can... What if I start using turbine tanks? Is it that time that I start using turbine tanks? Maybe it's time. I think it's time. I think it's time I use turbine tanks. Okay, what would that give me? Why is Miguel 2019 in my chat? Get out of here. Get out of here. Who are these guys? Shit, I left it on that screen. Okay, I'm stupid. Who are these guys? Miguel 2019, get out of here. Come on. Come on, get out of my chat. Miguel 2019, don't act confused. Don't act confused. Don't act confused. Miguel 2019 is in my chat. Well, Miguel's 2019's biggest fan. Proftlot, what did I even do? See, like, you're someone I know. I would assume it's Butter. Or IKEA. Because you know that I'm Proftlot. Outside of YouTube, like. My username in pretty much everything else is Proftlot. So, I'm allowed to speak to you this way. I'm allowed to speak to you like I rule you. Shit, yeah, that's so I'm allowed to tell you to get out of my chat. Don't type in my chat. If you're gonna pretend to be Miguel 2019 fan 2019. You're 6. Fun fact, you're British. Okay. You spelt it wrong. Spelled British wrong. Right, yeah, back to Delta V. I have to go back to obsessing over Delta V. So this gives me 900, and I need more than 900. Let's grab, like, we are in a vacuum, right? Yeah. What if I use a mammoth engine? I don't think I will, but, you know, just what if? Yeah, that gives me less. Yeah, that's how you should spell it. That's right. That's literally correct. That's literally correct. If I use 3 of these, what's that like? 1200 Delta V. Wait, I forgot RCS on this stage. Oh, I don't think RCS is going to be relevant at all. I don't think I can use any RCS. Okay, I'm going to get a reaction wheel. I think I need a reaction wheel. Shit, the rocket is so high up. I, like, can't even... Okay. Reaction wheel, large. Okay, you're gonna go post some more videos. Awesome. So I've got a reaction wheel now. I don't think that's gonna affect Delta V too much on anything. Let's see. Fuel tanks. Rocco Max. Rocco Max. I need more fuel. More fuel. More fuel. Like this, maybe. That gives me 1500. I need 1900 to escape Kerbin and go to Jool. This stage needs 1900 Delta V. That's only 1500. But what I could do is bring this down and then get another Carbidine tank. That gives me 1800 delta V. A thrust to weight of 1.2. So, like, if I maybe get even more Carbidine tanks. Nope, that one's too big. That brings me up to 1850. I need, like, more. I need more. I need more. I need more. Okay, like this. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That's perfect. And I can get a nose cone, Mark 7. And maybe some Delta Deluxe swinglets, like this. So that brings me to Jool. This brings me to Lathe and home. And then this brings me to Lathe's surface. So now I've just got 2 stages left to get into Kerbin's orbit. I need to get to Kerbin's orbit. Holy shit, this ship is so powerful. This ship is so powerful. Dude, I need to fucking bring it even further up. Okay. Okay, now I'm definitely not touching that again. I don't think I can get it anymore. This ship is so powerful. I could totally bring this thing interstellar. I could, like, land on fucking some of the Cacalbalo planets with this. This thing is so powerful. Let me save it. Wow, this thing is powerful. Wow, okay. Sorry. This thing is so powerful. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, what color should I make this stage? I think white is fine. What if I make it, like, white and orange? I could make it like that color. Then do something like this. I think that looks fine. Yeah, I think that looks totally fine. Okay, time to begin the next stage. Yeah, time to begin the next stage. And this next stage is going to be taking place, actually, on Kerbin this time around. So... yeah, sorry, I'm tired. Okay. Coupling. TD-37. And should I bring it, like, to the really big fuel tanks? Probably. Probably. I think I'm going to make the fuel tanks even bigger at this stage. I think it's about time. Even bigger. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Hang on, I should probably get a reaction wheel in here. Let me get, like, a large reaction wheel. Look at that. Wow, okay. Should I use mammoth engines? Like, if I could just get some of these Carbidine tanks and use like 3 or 4 of them. Let's just do 4 for now. Engines, and I use mammoth engines. That gives me 1600 with a decent thrust to weight. So I could do some asparagusing. A little bit of asparagus. Like, oh, I do this. Oh, that's wrong. Oh no, that is right. I don't know if I need to do asparagus stuff. Like, I could just slap solid rocket boosters, which are kind of weird things, but, you know. It's not like it's illegal to slap some solid rocket boosters as a fully grown man. Which I'm not, to be clear. I'm not a fully grown man. But, you know, I don't think it's illegal to slap slap them solid rocket boosters. Mark 7. Thrust to weight is 1.08. Okay, and then if I get some radial decouplers, or maybe I can bring this down even further, like that. Okay, now the thrust to weight is even less. Like, why don't I just get more? Nothing's stopping me, why don't I just get more? Nothing is wrong with a little bit more. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Solid rocket boosters. We've got solid rocket boostering. Solid rocket boostering to do. Let's get radial decouplers like this. And some solid rocket boosters, like Clydesdale. Where are my legendary Clydesdale ones? So, let's say I activate this, and then... So that gives me... 2900... 2960 Delta V. I still need more. I still need more Delta V. I need 3400 to get into Kerbin's orbit. Okay, why don't I just do a bit of asparagus staging? By the way, I learned my asparagus staging. So now I can do that, and it's going to be really, really cool. And efficient, very efficient. So, look, is that placed correctly? No, I need to place it more centrally, like that. Yes. So I can get fuel lines, fuel ducts. Where are they? Fuel lines, okay, fuel lines. Let me actually just... Okay, I can't change the symmetry, so I have to remove from symmetry. Or actually, I can just, like, delete this. Place it here for now. I only want 2 of these. Right there. Yes. And then fuel ducts and just like that. So I want more of these. Aside from the fuel ducts, because they're going to be moved, and this time they're going to here. No. Okay. Fine, come on. Let me click it. Dude, okay. I think that they're all placed at roughly the same height. And the fuel lines all check out. So now I've just got to add more stages and make sure that they are ordered correctly. Oh my god, I've got so much staging. Okay. Fuel lines. And then I guess maybe I could just have one mammoth engine in the center. So let's see how this works. We've got... So the first engines we want to get rid of are these fellas, I think. Yeah, so these guys. We need to get rid of them first. So they should be first in this staging. And then we've got these guys. Wait. Shit, I have it ordered wrong. No, like this. And then these guys. Yep, and then these guys. And in total, that gives... How much thrust? In total, it gives, so 400, 500, 600, and 1000. Let me actually get a calculator for that. 400. plus 500, plus 600, plus 1,000. 2,500. That's less than before. So, I've done something wrong. No, I've done everything right. I forgot to add the final 1,000. Wait, no, I didn't forget to add the... Plus 1125. So we've got like just 2,600. It's just not enough. It's less than before. Okay, this stage. Nope. Not good enough. Not good enough. It's not good enough to bring me to Kerbin orbit. How long have I even been streaming for at this point? An hour and a half, and I haven't even lunched yet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. What do I want? Like these tanks here, maybe? Why aren't I using those for this part? And then more coupling. Like this. I'm too lazy to set up asparagus staging. I'm just too lazy. Just way too lazy. I just need to get ready for lunch, I think. Asparagus staging is useless. Asparagus staging is actually propaganda, if you didn't know. Okay. Aerodynamics, get these. And as for the engines, Mammoth engines. And it gives me just 1,100 short meters a second of delta V. That's because I don't have crossfeed enabled. Okay, now it gives me 2,000, which is better, but the thrust to weight is still abysmal. What about like this? 2,500. Okay, we're just gonna use solid rocket boosters. I give up on any asparagus bullshit. We're just using solid rocket boosters. I don't even care. I don't even care. Solid rocket boosters is the way. I love my solid rocket boosters. Look at this. That gives me so much delta V. It gives me literally like thousands of delta V. Thousands. Brings me up to 3,000 on that alone. That does mean I still have like a little bit more thousands to go though. So I get more Turbidine tanks like this. Is that enough? That's 1,500 plus. Like, that's enough to get into Kerbin orbit. I don't know if it's a good way to get into Kerbin orbit. In fact, no, it most definitely isn't. But it gets me there. What's the thrust to weight like? 1.3. If I go to aerodynamics, get some nose cones. Like, this is most definitely a bad way to get to orbit. But it brings me there. It brings me there. It's enough, like. Okay, you know what? More solid rocket boosters. More boosters. More of them. I just, like, if I can do it like this. Like that. Right there. Now there's no question if that gets me to orbit or not. Now it's not even a challenge. That obviously gets me to orbit. It has so much power. It has so much power. It's offset a little bit. Let me fix that. Okay, it's still a little bit offset. Let me fix that. Put it like there, I think. Is that offset still? I can't tell. It's really hard to tell. I think so. I think so. Oh, it's so hard to select these things. Like that? Is that offset? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. And that'll get me to orbit, if I really wanted to. You know what? Just launch it. It's meant to get me to Jool. It's meant to be powerful. It's meant to be crazy. It's meant to be a crazy ship. Doubters will tell you otherwise, but it's meant to be a crazy ship. This thing brings me to orbit. This thing brings me to Lathe and back. I see no problem here. People will tell you it's gonna explode as soon as I launch. Oh my god, I'm lagging. People will tell you it's gonna explode as soon as I launch it. They're wrong. Don't listen to them. It's supposed to explode as soon as I launch it. Look at this. Look, it's taking off. Look, we have liftoff. I know it's surprising, but we have a liftoff. Okay, why aren't my SRBs? Is it just the animation that's not working? Yeah, it's just the animation. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Imagine NASA launched this thing. The outrage if NASA launched this thing. How are we still not on the moon? Dude, look what I was constructing. Take a look at what I was constructing. I know, bro. My FPS is actually insane. I've got so much... like, you can see every frame. Dude, look at what I was constructing, okay? I had to construct it first. This is a crazy build. This is a crazy ship. It's got thousands of meters a second of delta V. It can bring me so far. No, my PC's fine. My PC is literally made of titanium. I've got a titanium PC. Okay, this thing needs to start rotating a little bit more. Because it's not rotating very much, it's just kind of going directly up, and that's not what you need for a rocket. Okay, we're at like 45 degrees. No, we're at 60. I can't look. Whoa. Okay, we're going through the clouds. Oh my god, look at the frames. Look at the frames. You can see each individual frame. Wow. Okay. Look, we're nearly through the clouds. We're nearly through the clouds. You can see the sun. Look at that. You can see the sun. Look, you can't even see the space agency station thingy anymore. You can't see the launch pad. That's how far we've gone. This thing is gonna bring us to Lathe. Just keep rotating the ship. It's not really rotating very much. Wow, I'm lagging. The lag's gonna go away, though. As soon as I get rid of these solid rocket boosters and stuff, it's gonna get better. Once these things aren't rendered anymore. What's my apoapsis look like? Which one do I go to? Display maneuver. I don't know which one to go to display that. I'll just check on the map in a second. Apoapsis 30,000. Thrust to weight is 3. Okay, just keep bringing the ship a little bit more sideways. Okay, get ready to depart to detach the solid rocket boosters. Okay, they're empty. Detach. No explosions. Please don't explode on me. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Okay, we're fine. Sorry, there was never any risk of it any exploding. Don't even worry. There wasn't a risk. I was just saying that, because I felt like it. It just kind of, you know, I just kind of felt like saying that. There was no risk of any explosions, though. Look, they're fine. My Kerbals will... I only have one Kerbal. Shit. 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 I only have one Kerbal. I forgot to hire more. I can't continue the mission with just Valentina. We need more. I forgot to hire more Kerbals. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, we're going back to the vehicle assembly. Like, we just lost 5 minutes. Chat, we're so done. We just lost 5 minutes and, like, so many frames. Okay, let's see what we've got in the crew. Okay, I need to hire some. I need to hire some. Okay, fine. I'll hire some crew then. Astronaut Complex. Okay, Geoffrey, Sherrick, Lul, Leeson, Nancy, Verdard, and Bob Free. Some of these lucky Kerbals will get to go on the dictatorship 5 billion. Okay, let's see. So how many do we want? Like, okay, this lander can, we don't need any in the top lander can just yet. Let's get this guy. We want an engineer. We want another pilot. I think that's enough. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. That's all the crew that we need. Save it and launch it. Has no manned control modules. Oh yeah, we need Valentina in here. Yo, what's up, Antkeeper? Welcome to the stream. We're about to launch. We actually launched already. I just kind of forgot to put crew in the rocket, so we only had one crew and we had to stop once I got to, like, high Kerbin altitude. So that was like a free loss of 2 minutes. Dude, look at how powerful my ship is. It's taking so long to load. Okay, look at how powerful this ship is. Look, I mean, they say bigger doesn't mean better, but let's be real. This is better. This is better. Look, we have a liftoff. We're going up. Look at my 4 poor Kerbals, bro. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It has to happen, okay? I'm so sorry that it had to happen to you. Look, I can assure you there'll be no explosions. Yeah, look, you're happy. Look, she's happy. Valentina's fine. I can assure you guys, there's no explosions. Whoa. Oh my god, it's so powerful. Dude. This ship is insane. This is gonna take us where no Kerbal has gone before. To Lathe, a planet with breathable air. This thing is insane. This thing is actually insane. Dude, I'm so surprised it didn't, like... Can you on subtitle speed? Please. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is a live stream. I can't just turn on subtitles. We're streaming here. It's a live stream. There's no subtitles. It's not something I can do. I'm sorry, but there's no option to do that. It's like, I would if there was an option, but I don't think I can do that. Maybe there's an option. I haven't streamed in a while. Like a few days, that is. Like, I don't know. I don't recall there being an option though. Okay. Okay, get ready to detach the solid rocket boosters in like a minute. We need to rotate this thing more. It needs to go down to like 30 degrees if we want to get into an orbit, like. What are we at now? Like 55, 50 degrees. Keep going, keep going. Solid rocket boosters are at like a quarter of their fuel. Wow. Dude, this thing is turning so slowly. I need it to turn more. Come on, you need to go down to like 30 degrees at least. Dude, this thing is so powerful. I can't get over that. I know I keep saying it, but wow, this thing is so much power. Okay, I'm about to detach the rocket boosters in about 5 seconds. Look, they're gonna survive. There's gonna be no explosions. Detach. Please no explosions. Please no explosions. Oh, phew. Whew. Everyone breathe. Sorry, there was no risk of explosions. I don't know what I was talking about. There was no risk of any explosions. Don't listen to them. There was no risk of any explosions. What's my apoapsis? 60,000. That's good. Okay, I just need to turn my ship even more, but it's getting hard. It's gonna flip or something. It's getting really hard to turn my ship. Even with, like, the reaction wheels and stuff that I added. It's really hard to turn the ship. Wait, did I add... No, I guess I just didn't add a reaction wheel. What? Okay, never mind. No reaction wheels. I swear to God I added a reaction wheel. Am I dumb? I have a very distinct memory of doing that. No? Okay. Apoapsis, 70,000 meters. Let's make a maneuver node to get me into an orbit around Carbon. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yes. Okay, that's probably circular enough. Dude, I probably overpacked my Delta V on this thing. Yeah, no, this rocket is so cool. I love this rocket. You're right. I love this rocket. This thing is actually so powerful. Okay, I need to start my burn in a minute. Let's time warp there. Whoa, the lag. Whoa. Whoa, the lag. Okay, that. I didn't even mean to physics time warp that. Let's set physics time warp to standard. Okay, I've got a 48-second burn. 2, 1, 0, burn. Okay, this is gonna give me a nice circular orbit, hopefully. And then I'll be able to discard my old rocket parts. Wow. Goodbye, Kerbin. Valentina, you're gonna love it in space. Dude, these guys love being in space. I can't get over that. They just love being in space for some reason. Geoffrey, you gotta wake up, Geoffrey! Geoffrey, you gotta wake up! You've gotta wake up, Geoffrey. Dude, why is he all staticky? Is he dead? I'm sure he's fine. Okay, just another 10 seconds before I can stop burning at a nice circular orbit. And then I can get rid of my old rocket parts. I can get rid of them. And... stop. Right. There. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's deploy the fairing. And detach. Okay, bye-bye rocket boosters. We don't need you anymore. Why can't I turn? Why is it, like, barely turning? I'm trying my hardest to turn right now. I just want to, like, knock this thing out of its place a little bit so that we don't knock into it in, like, a year after a few orbits of this planet. Because that happened before. I don't know what the odds of that happening are. I'm sure it's pretty unlikely, but it happened. So... okay, I think it's fine now. Make a quick save. Where's my maneuver tool? We want it to go to Jool. We want an encounter with Jool. Create. And turn to face maneuver. Okay, we've got a 3-minute burn in a year and 300 days. Dude, look at how slowly it's turning. You've got to turn, pal. You've got to turn. Come on. Dude, you've got to turn. Dude, it takes so long. Could I physics time warp? I want a physics time warp so I can turn a little bit. I just got KSP and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, no, KSP is good. You should play it. It's really complicated. It's a really complicated game. It takes a long time. Well, it's hard to learn. It's hard to learn. I just kind of did the tutorials, and there's a lot of tutorials in the game. And I just read them. It took a while, but once I finished that, I've figured out how everything works. You should probably do the same, but if you want to just wing it, you can. It's a really fun game, though. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Good luck with, like, going to the moon or whatever you're gonna do. Dude, where are the stars? Hello? There's just no stars. Where'd they go? Dude, we spent like 2 minutes just turning to face the maneuver node. Are you kidding? Are you serious right now? Look, at least we didn't explode on Launchpad. Because that was definitely a concern with this rocket. Holy shit, this rocket was so powerful. The odds of us exploding on Launchpad were, like, insanely high. Yeah, no, this game is fun. Literally rocket science the game, you're right. Current goal is to go to the moon or Minmus. I think Minmus is easier, so if you want to do that, you can. It's up to you, really. Why is the delta V I need increasing? I think it's broken. Let me create this maneuver. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, that's probably a bit bad if you... okay. That was really fast. What's the time warp at? Full? Can I turn that up a little bit? If you're gonna play this game, I'd really recommend getting a few mods. There's a few mods that are just so helpful. Like, better time warp is really helpful. Persistent thrust, but also there's some... and if you want to get mods, you should use CCAN. There's a mod installer thing called CCAN. You should use it. I recommend using CCAN. Like, I have the Outer Planets mod and adds a few new planets and stuff. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. I recommend getting some mods. Hey, get ready to start the burn in just a minute. Yeah, no, you should. You should do that. You really should. It's a lot of fun. And there's especially, like, there's a few bugs in this game and stuff, and mods just, you know, some community members have made mods that fix them and stuff, so. Okay, I'm starting my burn now. Burn time, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Should I use persistent thrust here to burn a little bit quicker? No, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, does that give me like a direct Jool encounter? Yeah, it does. How close is that? 176 million meters. Wow, okay. It's really far. That's really, really far. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's time warp a little bit. Okay, never mind. Let's not. I don't know what happened there. I'm just not going to time warp. I'm not going to touch persistent thrust. I don't know how it works. I've never used persistent thrust mod before. I'm not going to time warp at all. Dude, it's so dark. It's so dark. What I hate, one thing I hate about this game, is how dark it can be on the dark side of planets. Like, you can't see a thing. Not that you really need to, unless you want to, like, manually, you know, click one of your tanks or something, but it's just really, really dark. Is that Jool? Look, you can see it. Look, you can see it. Oh my god, that's so cool. You can see Jool from here. Oh, no, I lost it. Oh, no, it's back. Look. Oh, there it is. It's Jool. You can see it. Dude, it's so tiny. It's so tiny from over here, but it's like such a huge planet in reality. Jool is probably my favorite planet in the base game. With the Outer Planets mod, though, Sarnus, 100%. I love Sarnus. Has anyone ever done the Sarnus 5 challenge? Because I know there's the Jool 5 where you go to each of Jool's moons, but is there like a Sarnus 5 challenge? That would be pretty cool, just saying. That would be pretty cool. Okay, just another like 30 seconds of burning. And then I'll be on my way. And then I can also discard that stage, which is good. I really don't want that stage anymore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's thrust like just a little bit, so that I can get it down to 0 meters a second, so I can get my exact encounter. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, we've got a nice Jool encounter. Of 1,000,000,000 meters. Okay, that's not actually a very nice Jool encounter. But it's definitely a Jool encounter, so at least we have one. Okay, if I add a maneuver node like halfway through this, and I just want to... Let me set focus on Jool. Where is it? Alright, focus view. I need to... Where's... Okay. I need to add like a maneuver here. Let's just do... Okay, I need to... Would it be radial out or in or... Right there. Okay, that brings me nice and close. That brings me nice and close. Whoa, lag. Holy lag. Where's Lathe? Okay, Lathe is the closest one to Jool. I need to be careful to not encounter any of its other moons. Like here, you know, that gives me a Lathe encounter. Oh! Wait, hang on a minute. Why don't I just go for like a direct lathing counter? How close can I get my lathing counter to be? I can just get like a direct lathing counter. Right? That's really lucky that I can do that. Why don't I just... Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna go for a straight up direct lathing counter. Let's discard this stage. And rotate to my lathing counter. Okay, I can just get a direct lathing counter. That's so lucky. Where's my maneuver node? It's over there. Alright, I want my lathing counter not to be... I don't want like a polar orbit, so I'm just going to be working on that a little bit, I guess. Let me focus view on lathe. Okay, what should I do? Like this, maybe? Okay, and normal a little bit. Gives me a periapsis of like that. Right, I want to get that to like 100,000, I think. If I could do that, that'd be great. Dude, it's so hard to aim this thing. 250,000. I want to bring it to like 100,000. Okay, 32,000. I think that's probably too low. Actually, I don't know. Like, maybe? Maybe I should just do that. What if I set this to be like minus 0.2? Where does that put me? Okay. Wait, what was it at before? Was it like 3, I think? Probably. Yeah, so if I set it to be 0.37. Okay, that's perfect. That's just what I need. And I need to land on the actual land. Wait, how much delta V does it take to get myself into an orbit? Let's see. Okay, like thousands and thousands of meters a second, apparently. What the hell? Okay, supposedly it takes 6,000 meters a second of delta V to orbit Lathe. What the hell? No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. Hello? No, there's no shot. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, it doesn't. Don't lie. Come on, what's my delta V map say? What does my delta V map say? It doesn't... You can't tell me. You can't tell me it takes 6,000 meters. Look, what does... Look at the delta V map. The delta V map. It says it takes 10... It says it takes 1,000 meters a second. Only. Just 1,000. You lied. It lied to me. It doesn't take just 1,000. Oh, but I suppose that estimates from, like, if it's coming directly from Jool. Okay, so maybe it would actually take less delta V if I went to Jool instead of going to Lathe. Like, what would... I think the total amount of delta V would probably be less. If I get a maneuver like here. Bring it, like, radial that way. Like, maybe that's better? Okay, my periapsis is there. Can bring my orbit to be like, this. And then if I add like right here. Then I can get a really elliptical orbit for just, and all that takes me is like 400 meters a second of delta V. And if I set my position to be maneuver 2 and the target to be lathe, okay, no, I can't do that. Can't do it. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it later. I don't think that's going to give me an encounter with anything. No, good. Okay. Let's just do that then. Right. If I'm correct, I'm about to escape Kerbin. Okay, I've escaped Kerbin. Let's just fast forward time to get to my maneuver. Dude, you can't see Kerbin anymore. You can see Jool, though. Can you see Sarnis? I don't think so. Oh, no, you can't. Look at Sarnis. Look at Sarnis over there. Why does it keep slowing? Why does it keep stopping my, time warp? Why does it do that? Stop stopping my time warp. I don't want you to stop the time warp. Okay, just a little bit left. Then I've got a 53-second burn. I forgot how low my thrust to weight is on this. It's like, yeah, 0.1. That's not good. That's really not good. It's okay, though, because I've got my persistent thrust mod installed. Stop stopping my time warp. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. What's that about? It did it again. Stop doing that. Just go to the maneuver node. Come on. That's really annoying me. I don't know why it's doing that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Just try to get that precise. I think that's as close as I'm going to get it. Okay, now turn to face the next maneuver. Why can't I zoom out? Oh, no, I can. Dude, I'm going to get so close to Jool. It's insane. Okay, just slowly turning to face the maneuver. Oh my god. Oh my god. Slowly turning to face the maneuver. I've got so much fuel left. I've got so much. It's totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna actually put these, because I forgot to do this before. I'm gonna inflate the centrifuge. 2 engineers must be present? Bro. Bro. Okay, what I'm gonna do, open cheats. Look, I don't know, it's just, I don't see why not. Don't see why not. Geoffrey? Can I turn you into, can I turn you into an engineer with cheats? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't need the centrifuge. I just kind of think it's cool if I could have it. Set orbit, set position, object thrower, difficulty. Cheats. Kerbals. I don't think I can change that. Okay, what can you do? I guess it's not going to be inflated. No, that's so sad. That's so sad. All I ever wanted was to inflate that centrifuge. That's why I put it there, because it would just be really cool. Like, you don't even need it. You don't even need it. I just thought it would be really cool if I had it. But no, they had to ruin everything. You need 2 engineers to start the centrifuge. Why? Why? What are the engineers gonna do differently? Like, all you have to do is press a few buttons, no? What the hell? What's that about? Come on, guys. We're better than this. What's that about? Why is my time warp slowing down again? Oh, it's because I'm about to encounter Jool. Okay, yeah, I remember. I remember. Okay, let's time warp towards the thing. Standard warp. Dude, look at Lathe. Look at Lathe. Okay, we're facing maneuver. We're gonna do it in like... Okay, get ready to start the burn. Okay, another 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Burn. Oh my god, look, it's Jool. It's Jool. Look, it's Jool. Oh my god. Look at that beautiful sight. It's a beautiful thing we're seeing here. Gas giant Jool. 1,000,000,000,000,000 times the size of Kerbin. No, I made that up. Look, you can see even Moho from here. That's pretty cool. But most importantly, you can see all of Jool's moons. If it lines up correctly, like. That's so cool. That's so cool. But I can't focus on that though. We have a mission to complete. We have to get to Lathe. Let me time warp a little bit. One, 0. Stop it. Okay. Okay, we have a nice elliptical orbit. Well, not nice, but we have an elliptical orbit. What if I want to set a target for Lathe? Okay, no, I can't. Why isn't it letting me do that? What the hell, guys? I'm gonna make a quick save and quick load. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Current orbit. And the Active vessel needs to be in a reasonably circular parking orbit. Hello? What's that about? Okay, well, fine. I guess I'll just get an encounter manually. Okay, what's the best way to do that? I guess we go from the apoapsis. Add a maneuver. Like there. Like, that's an encounter with the wrong thing. No, I had something there. Hang on, I had something there. Nope. Okay, there is a lathe encounter, I think. Lathe encounter, but it lasts like 2 seconds. Huh? I'm so confused. Focus view. So if my maneuver goes through... Oh, I've got 2 encounters. That's kind of annoying. Oh, I'm going that way? Okay, I don't know. I was under the impression I was going the other way. I just totally thought I was going the other way. Wait, auto maneuver here, and it's gonna go, prograde. How prograde does it need to go? Prograde till, like, here. And that gives me a lathe encounter. How close does this one get? If I execute that maneuver. Lathe, escape. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What's going on here? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, let's just time warp a bit. Let's time warp to, like, here. And we want to add a maneuver here that, first of all, fixes this. Okay, I want my orbit to be more normal. Can I focus view on the dictatorship? I just want to fucking focus view on the dictatorship. Okay. And I add a warp. No, I add a maneuver here. It does that. Does that fix it? What would it look like then? Not good. Not good. Not good. If I add one at the apoapsis, that goes prograde. But also goes, like... Okay, wait. Retrograde. Radial, whatever. What's the periapsis? 2 million. Not good enough. What if I bring in more prograde? How many meters a second is that? Just 200? Okay, I can get a nice circular orbit for like a few meters a second. How much does it take me to get a circular orbit from here? Oh, I can get a lathe encounter. I can get a lathe encounter like that. Okay, but I'd have to do something like go here, I'd maneuver, and make it more normal. Or is that anti-normal? Make it like that. Like that. Right there. And then on this orbit, on this new orbit that I would have, add a maneuver to make it, come on, let me click one. Add a maneuver to make it retrograde until I have a beautiful encounter of not 2 million. That's not a beautiful encounter. How can I make that closer? So, dude, what the hell is going on here? I'm so confused. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick save. What's going on? Okay, how much does it cost for me to get a circular orbit? It costs thousands of Delta V. Like, there's just no reason for it to cost that much. Okay, if I just use like less than 1,000 delta V here. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick save and just burn that, see what happens. I don't even care. I'm just gonna see what happens if I do that. Okay, fast forward. You can see Moho and Eve and stuff. I really want to go to like Erloom or Nadon or one of those planets. They seem pretty cool. They seem interesting. One of these days I'm going to go Interstellar. I'm going to get an Interstellar mod, and we're going to go Interstellar. One of these days it'll be pretty interesting. But for now, I guess I'm just going to Lathe. Oh, you can see it. Oh, ho, ho, oh, ho, ho, you can see it. You can see the planet Lathe. You can see it. Yeah, burn, burn. I have to start the burn. I have to start the burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I entered Jool's atmosphere. Whoopsies. Please nothing explode. I didn't mean to enter. Jool, I'm sorry. I didn't want to enter your atmosphere. It was a mistake. Whoopsies. Oh my god. Whoa, hurry. Okay, go quick. Go quick. Come on, get out of Jool's atmosphere. Dude, look at how close things are to exploding. Look at how close things are to exploding. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I think we're safe. Dear. Oh my god. Dear lord. Dude. Oh my god, okay. Dude, that is horrifying. Four, three, two. Wait, how much delta V does it take to make this orbit circular? Like another 1,000. You've gotta be kidding me. Like, it's just insane. It's just insane. It's just insane. Okay, right now I'm on a course to crash into Jool, which is bad. Okay, I need to do something like that. Like, I've only got 1,400 delta V. It's insane. Is that like a storm on Jool? Is that like the red thing that's on Jupiter? If it is, that's pretty cool. I never noticed that was there before. Wait, can I see it? Oh, look, I can see it. I think that's it. Dude, Sarnis is red. Why is Sarnis red? What the hell? What happened? Sarnis. We're getting further away from Jool. Look, I don't know if these guys are going to be able to go home. I don't know if I have the fuel. I mean, if not, that's fine. Lathe is a livable planet. They'll be fine. They'll find a way. I might have to send out a rescue mission. I just don't think I packed enough Delta V. Or if I did something wrong with the flying. I'm just not sure what I did. If anyone could tell me, that would be, like, really appreciated. I don't know what I did. Okay, it isn't letting me time warp. I'm just, like, it's just not letting me. Okay, no, it's letting me. One, zero, burn. Stop burning. Cannot do the thing because the inclination is too high. Just one problem after the next. Just constant problems. Come on, it's just always problems. Problems everywhere you look. It's like, what the hell, guys? How can I get this to be, like, not too bad? 177.5 seems to be the closest I can get it. I think I'll have to do that. That's another 500 meters a second burn. Dude, like, I just don't have enough Delta V. I just don't. There's just not enough Delta V to use. I just can't make it. I just can't make it in time. It's not good enough. I don't know how to land on lathe and make it back. Like, maybe I think I'm just gonna have to leave them there on lathe, which is kind of sad because I'll only be able to leave 2 on lathe. Like, my lathe ship is only able to bring 2 guys. So, you know, some of them are just gonna die. Sorry, guys. It happens, okay? I'm sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I started the burn late. Whatever. Whatever. They're gonna be left on lathe. I think we've decided that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay? Like, maybe I'm sure you'll find a way off. Oh, okay. I don't need to use up all of that. All of that. Wait, should I enable crossfeed on, this thing? Why does it say to start the burn in minus 11 years? What does that mean? Okay, it's broken. The calculator is broken a little bit. What's going on there? I don't understand. Yeah, so I don't really know what to do here. My calculator is just broken. Yeah, I'm gonna make a quick save and load it. I think. The thing is just broken. I don't know why it's broken. I don't know why it's broken. And look, maybe there's a way to get them off of lathes. Yeah, why does it say that it's like, what's going on there? What's going on there? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe my orbit is still too inclined, I don't know. Dude, I'm so confused. Like, I'm not gonna have enough Delta V to go home. Just, like... Okay, well, I'm mining on the surface for a reason. No, I have plenty. I have plenty. Let me enable crossfeed. Oh no, crossfeed is enabled. Okay, so what the hell? Sorry. What the hell? What's going on there then? Disable crossfeed. Enable crossfeed. I don't know. The LTB doesn't make change for some reason. Whatever. Whatever. No, these guys are going home. I believe in them. Maybe not all of them, but they're definitely going home. Two, 1, 0, burn. Okay, that's a good orbit. Maneuver tool, create the node. So it's just broken. Maneuver tool is just broken. Don't know why it's broken, it's just everything's broken. Okay, if I bring this orbit prograde, can I get an encounter? I can get an encounter. How close can I get that encounter? 242,000? How do I bring it closer? 97,000. I think 97,000 is good. Main problem is just the inclination then. I should probably focus view on lathe. Where's the maneuver? It's here. Okay, I can get it up to like 50,000. Okay, 50,000 is plenty. 60,000 actually. And then a maneuver around lathe. And this is the one that's like, what the hell? Why does it take so much Delta V? I just don't understand why it takes as much Delta V as it does. Maybe I can aero brake? Should I try to aero brake? Because as it stands, I won't have enough Delta V. I think I have to aero brake. Okay, never done that before. Wish me luck. I've never aero braked before. Okay, 8,000 meters is so close. Yeah, let's perform that burn, I think. Let me inflate the heat shields. That's going to be my aero braking device. Okay, can I fast forward to the maneuver node, please, instead of braking every time? Like, why does it stop time warping? It says time warp complete, but no, it isn't. It's just not. I don't know what that's about. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go. Okay, I've got a nice long thrust to do. I can time warp it. It's fine. Yeah, X. Okay, stop. Okay, I need to correct that. That's wrong. That's wrong. How do I correct that? Okay, if I turn on RCS, because I know I have a little bit of RCS. And I do this. Okay, I don't think that's enough. Okay, where am I then? I'm over there. And I'm gonna end up there before my lathe encounter. So I can place a maneuver like literally anywhere along here. Let's just do there for now. I can set it to be prograde a little bit. Okay, periapsis. 30,000. We want a good aero brake. Let's bring it down a little bit. 18,000. 17,000. And that is literally a 1 meter a second burn. Okay, that's fine then. I guess I should just like I can probably do that with RCS. Let's get my periapsis down below 20,000. Right there. Nice. That is an extremely low periapsis. Let me make a quick save. That is an extremely low periapsis. Right, like, how much would it take? How much fuel would it take for me to do this here? Way more fuel than I have. Got it. That's why we're aero braking. And I don't think it's gonna work, this aero brake. But it's worth praying. You know? Or, like, I think it's worth praying. Let's get my engineer on board with... Where are we? Okay, let me EVA my engineer. Bring them to this lander can, which is right here. Board. Okay, this way we're saving 2 Kerbals instead of 1. Return progrades. And then... I'm sorry, Sherrick. No, I'm sorry, Nancy and Geoffrey. I'm sorry, guys. It has to be done. I'm sorry. We'll rescue you, I swear. We'll rescue you guys. We will. I swear by it. Okay, we're approaching the lathe encounter. Look. Okay, stop. Slow down. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, let me activate these engines. We are gonna rescue those guys, right? Those other guys, we are gonna, as long as they don't crash into Lathe, like, we are gonna rescue them. I believe. Aren't we? We would do that. I wouldn't leave them behind. Okay, time warping does not work. It doesn't let me time warp. Does not let me time warp. Time warping. No, it just doesn't let me time warp. Okay. Fine. You know what? I can wait a minute. I can wait a minute. Valentina, Sherrick, I believe in you guys. I don't know if arrow braking is going to be enough. It absolutely won't, to be clear. There's no shot it's enough. Okay, we've just entered Lade's atmosphere. So time warping is still impossible. Yeah, no, it doesn't let me time warp. Doesn't let me do it. Whoa! Whoa, okay, I don't want to time warp. What the hell? Guys! 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 Let's just load the quick save. Oh my god. Guys! Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus. Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's totally fine. Let's undock. This time we're gonna do something a little bit different. Let's turn to face retrograde. And time warp a ton. Okay, if I put, like, a maneuver and I just burn full retrograde. As retrograde as I can. Like, what's that gonna do for me? First of all, my periapsis is just gonna go into one of Lade's oceans. Okay, we're burning retrograde. I don't think there's any chance at saving these guys. For the record. I just don't think we can do it. Okay. Yeah, no, it's so cooked. It's so cooked. They don't stand a chance. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, okay. Stop time warping. Why is it backwards? Why are we spinning? Why are we spinning? Okay. There's been a casualty. I don't think we're saving this one, to be entirely honest. I don't think this mission can be saved. Everything went wrong. I don't think it's savable. I think we have to give up here. It was a good mission. Everything went fine. Well, we've just gotta give up, I think. I think we've just gotta give up. I'm gonna fly into late. I'm gonna fly into Jool. Or at least try to fly into Jool. Okay, yeah, no, we're flying into Jool. We're flying into Jool and then ending the stream. I can't. I'm not able to make it back. I'm not able to make it back. It's not possible. I'm not able to land on Lathe. I'm just not good enough. I am not good enough to land on Lathe. It's fine. I've accepted that. I've accepted that I'm not good enough to land on Lathe. And that's okay. And that's okay. It's okay that I'm not going to land on Lathe. Oh, I just realized I could have, like, asparagus my fucking nuclear stages. That would have probably made things a lot more efficient. But nope, I just didn't. Like, I don't know. I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. We're gonna fly into Jool. It's the only thing I can do. I've given up on everything else. We're just gonna fly into Jool. Come on, turn to face the maneuver node, please. I'm trying my hardest here. What? What? Am I out of... No. 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 I'm not out of fuel. I'm not out of fuel. Nope. Nope. Why is it telling me my propellant is depleted? All I want to do is time warp. I'm not thrust warping. Okay, sorry guys, you're just gonna have to fucking bear with me a little bit. Just all I want to do is send them into Jool. Like, this is the closest I'm gonna get. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna bring all of these guys out into deep space and leave them there. Go. Go. Over here. Go, 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 go. How much monopropellant do I have? How do I see how much monopropellant I have? I want to... How do I see? Is there a way to see? Okay, turn off RCS and just leave them there. Let's get the rest of them. Valentina, I'm sorry. It's gotta happen. Okay, you've gotta leave your spaceship behind. It is what it is, okay? Join, Bob Kerman. You've gotta join Bob Kerman in your expedition into deep space. Okay, let's get another one. I'll leave Geoffrey. He can live. He did a great job. Good job, Geoffrey. Am I able to explode myself in the nuclear... Can I fly into Jool? Wait, why haven't I been doing that? Okay, it's not making a difference. I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to get the Jool. Wait, if I burn retrograde as this Kerbal, will I be able to maybe go into Jool? All I want to do is go into Jool. That's all I want to do. Okay, we're just burning retrograde. Ah, that's relaxing. Just burn retrograde until I fall into Jool. How's this mission shifted from landing on Lathe to dying in Jool? That's kind of sad, no? I mean, I don't really care about him a huge amount. How much fuel do I have? How much monopropellant? Wait, I'm not even at the apoapsis. What am I doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you spinning? Dude. What the hell? Okay, yeah, just go this way. Thank you. Stop spinning. Okay, how close can I get to Jool? Like how much monopropellant do you have? Oh my god. Oh, he's got so much monopropellant. Okay, are you gonna die yet in Jool or? No, not yet. Okay. I don't really know why I'm doing this. I don't really know why I'm doing this. I should have ended the stream so long ago. I just really wanted to kill this Kerbal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, keep going retrograde. Don't know why the camera switched up there. Just keep burning retrograde. Just keep burning retrograde. Oh, we've lost the periapsis. Okay, let's time warp a little bit. Why do I have a lathe encounter? No, get out of here. Ooh, oh my god. Bro, he's gonna die in lathe. I mean, Jool. He's gonna die in Jool. What? No, he just missed it. Excuse me, dude, you're meant to... What the hell? I think the lathe encounter made it so that he didn't die. Bro, like, I worked so hard to kill him. I worked so hard. Do you understand how hard I worked to do that? I worked so hard to kill him. How close are we to killing him? Oh, look at that. That should do it. You just burn a little bit more. Okay, that's probably enough. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're going back to the Dragon Station. I'm ending the stream here. I've done enough. I've done enough. I sent the guy into Jool. The original mission was to land on Lathe. I didn't have enough Delta V. Or I did shit flying. I actually don't know which one it was. I left 2 Kerbals stranded, orbiting Jool in space, so I think that's a success. In fact, no, I left 3 Kerbals. But I didn't complete the main mission, which means I'll be back to finish the mission. Ending stream now. Bye, guys. Or guy. I'm pretty sure there's only one person. Okay, whatever. Bye. Bye. Bye.